Hello, everybody. Welcome to another week of Broadway Reacts. I'm Katie Patterson.
And I'm William Grubb.
And as you can see, Annie, unfortunately, is still MIA. She might come during some point of the stream.
The stream is muted.
Oh, yes. The stream is muted.
So that there's
yes, yes. I got it, baby. Thank you for your concern for me. And for our loyal viewers, which looks like it's so hard.
All one of you.
All one of you. Yay. But Annie's still MIA. She's still feeling a little sick. She might show up a little later during the stream. Don't know. But if she does, we will welcome her back with open arms, as always. We don't really have too much in terms of announcements, except for one thing that we got to saw. We finally saw Hamilton. We finally saw it this past Friday. Yes, yep. I got the one where he's kissing Eliza and
no, someone else got you that.
Yes, I know. Chrissy got that for my birthday. Or Christmas. I'm sorry. My birthday's not until February. And look who's back from the dead.
Hi.
I was just saying that you were going to join whenever you felt like it. So, yay. We just started, so.
Okay. I feel crampy.
Oh, we're sorry. We send you lots of love.
Shouldn't have eaten my dinner last night.
I'm sorry. Sorry, somebody. I thought I muted my thing. Did I mute my thing?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, that's weird. Somehow I heard my voice on your end or something like that. It was just kind of creepy.
Maybe it was an echo on her end, and now she's gone.
Oh, we lost Annie. So it looks like we got a question. Favorite Christmas song. Oh boy, this is a hard one for me because I'm not really that much of a Christmas person. As this one knows, I'm more of a Halloween girl, and so
Christmas Nazi.
Shut up, you. I love you, but goddamn. I guess if we're gonna stick, oh, there she is again.
Sorry for that.
No worries. We were just about to answer Melanie's question of what is our favorite Christmas song. For me, I think if we're going with the classics, I'll go with Silent Night because at least that's pretty. But if I'm going with any kind of other Christmas song, it's a choice between Weird Al's Christmas at Ground Zero or Making Christmas from Nightmare Before Christmas. Yay. What about you, Will?
If we're going with classics, it'll have to be We Wish You a Merry Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
But if we're going with like anything from any modern media, all that, I guess you're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
I do like that one.
I also like As Overdone as It Is, Last Christmas.
Ah, nice. What about you, Annie? I mean, you're the minority here. You're the only Jew here, so I don't know if you like any Christmas songs.
I can't pick a favorite.
Well, let's see.
I can name one option, possibly. Dreidel, dreidel, dreidel.
Oh,
I made it out of clay.
Oh, honey, that's bad. That's
I'm ready. Dreidel, I shall play.
He actually knows the whole song.
Well, of course she would know.
So,
where's the Hanukkah guilt?
There's that Hanukkah quote. Remember that we suffered.
Yes. Yes.
That
is
I still can't believe I lived in the same building as Patti LuPone.
Oh, you do?
I did.
Oh. That's interesting.
Not any longer.
Oh, well, that's no longer interesting. You're no longer interesting, you slut.
You bitch.
So before we continue on with the stuff, and we have the playlists all set up, and we have the Wikipedia
Melanie,
set up.
awesome. Send us the musicals.
Oh, yes. Send us the musicals. You can send them to either BroadwayReacts@gmail.com or you can send us a message on YouTube. Yes. So send those musicals our way and we'll put them on our list.
Or Twitter, too.
Twitter, too. You can message us on Twitter.
Yep.
Speaking of Twitter, I need to set up the polls. What should next week's thing be unless we want to do Black Nativity?
Let me open my thingies.
Because most likely after next week, we'll take a 2-week break for the winter holidays because it is
Well,
Christmas.
I can't be here next week either. I'm in Australia for about.
Well, then fine. That works out for everybody.
So are we
wait for next
our break? Is that what we're deciding?
Well, not next week because next week's the 17th. So if you're not going to be here next week, then we're going to just do the stream with just me and Will. Maybe Savvy if she wishes to join us.
Okay.
Yeah, but on the 24th and the 31st, yeah, break because Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve.
New Year's, yeah.
And we be busy.
Let's do period.
Period pieces. As in,
Ew.
like, that's not the period we were talking about. I was just about to say.
Well, hey, don't
Period sex.
don't deny that there might be a
but
period about literal period musicals.
I'm not denying that.
We have Menopause the musical, for Christ's sakes.
I know, exactly.
Okay, so
I
our
need to react to that.
options for period musicals are Our Mutual Friend, 1776.
Hold on one second. I'm slow typing.
Our Mutual Friend, 1776.
Yep.
And?
And I just had a third one that I forgot. God, what the fuck is it called with the beautiful land and the sea urchins?
Sea urchins?
How is SpongeBob the musical a period piece?
It's not. The Roar of the Grease Paint, The Smell of the Crowd.
Oh, that one again?
Yep.
Roar of Grease Paint?
Mm-hmm. So don't vote for that one, people.
You know they're going to anyway, just by putting it on the thing by proxy.
I know. But hey, we thought Black Nativity was going to win, and yet we're doing Holiday Inn today.
Holiday Inn is fantastic. I got a lottery ticket to see it.
Nice.
Yeah, to catch you up, Annie, we already made this announcement before you came on. Took a look at what we're wearing on our chests.
We finally got to see it. Yay.
I remember. I told you you'd love it.
I know. I never doubted that I would love it.
Yeah. It was good. Even got myself a souvenir water bottle and the hardcover book about the show, and includes like basically the entire transcript and Lin-Manuel Miranda's notes of each.
Cool.
That.
All right, and our poll is up. We've got Our Mutual Friend, 1776, and Roar of the Grease Paint. I just realized I wrote Raw of the Grease Paint.
The Raw of the Grease Paint.
Raw. I can't.
Raw.
Exactly what he says. Either way, go ahead and vote. All two of you. So we have Holiday Inn today, and we also have the Wikipedia
For summary reasons.
Because despite Annie seeing this, we have not seen it, and we don't know what the hell is going on. I hear a Cosette.
Yes, you hear a Cosette.
So yeah, Holiday Inn, also known as Holiday Inn, the new Irving Berlin musical. Oh, it's based on a film. It's based on a film in 1942. The libretto is by Gordon Greenberg and Chad Hodge, with music and lyrics by Irving Berlin. The musical opened on Broadway in 2016 after premiering at the Godspeed Opera House in 2014.
Right, it was
yeah, it's based on a film starring Bing Crosby and Fred Astaire. Ooh. Okay.
We need to watch that.
Oh, and apparently this film, the film is known for the song "White Christmas."
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
So that's where it comes from, if anyone was ever wondering.
Yeah, and they received an Academy Award for that song. Okay. That'll be a very cool time.
All right, and Annie says she's seen it and she enjoyed it, so unless she's lying to me.
I'm not
lying. She wouldn't lie to me.
Bless
you. So let's get started. We've got the overture.
And we're doing the soundtrack, and it's 21 songs, and it looks like this might be another short one. There's only one song that's about 5 minutes. The rest of them are like a little under 3.
Yeah. I mean, the Carole King musical was fairly short. I mean, despite it being 25 songs, a lot of the songs were like under 2 minutes. And speaking of the Carole King musical, before we could dive into this, I know you've seen the Carole King musical before, and so why don't you give us your thoughts on it since you weren't able to join us last week?
I love that show. It's a fun show. It's a really good show. You know, it's got some songs that a lot of people didn't know that Carole King wrote, and I think it was very well done.
Yeah,
I also won the lottery for that.
Oh God, you and your lotteries. Yeah,
I win so many lotteries.
I agree on that front because, like Will and I had stated before, we didn't know that Carole King had wrote Locomotion.
Yeah, I had no idea that just a dance song made for like kids' birthday parties and stuff like that. Interestingly enough, I first heard of that song through the Atomic Kitten version on the soundtrack of Thomas and the Magic Railroad. But no, I had no idea that song was written by Carole King. And
the more you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so let's begin our holiday adventure with the overture of Holiday Inn. Is everyone ready? Are you all?
Yeah, I sent you the link with the playlist.
I was already there.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Awesome.
Never hurts to double check.
All right, so here we go. Overture in 3, 2, 1, go. As soon as I hear this, I'm automatically thinking of Rodgers and Hammerstein. I don't know why, but Rodgers and Hammerstein just popped into my head.
It's a very Rodgers and Hammerstein-esque thing.
When did this come out again?
This show premiered in
the movie or the musical? It was like 2015, 2016.
The original film is 1942.
Yeah, but I was talking about
but the musical is
premiered in 2016.
Wow. It's still a fairly young musical. Yeah, like I'm seeing like bits of Cinderella, bits of How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying. Ooh, thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you. And we got our snacks.
That'll be our breakfast for the day.
We're terrible people.
I don't have anything.
I already have mine.
Oh, okay.
When I saw it, is his name James Blue? Corbin Blue was in it.
Oh, Corbin Blue.
Oh, Corbin Blue. Okay.
Yeah. Wow.
He's a fantastic dancer and singer. Like, it's a fantastic performer.
Every time I think of Corbin Blue, I keep thinking someone saying Cordon Bleu, like the cooking school. Like, there's the musical that stars the cooking school.
Oh, this isn't good.
No.
It's all in the trash.
It must have just fallen.
Is that from Cradle?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, one of the High School Musical guys.
Yep. overture?
I think we're in for a good time.
It's very promising, very promising. So, what's happening in the script, my darling?
All right, so first song is...
Well, there's nothing happening in the script because that was before the show started. It was literally a light show on the set.
Ah, nice.
But yeah, this is what's happening during this next song. In August...
I can tell you what's happening.
Well, we give him something to do, Annie.
Oh, but I saw the whole show. Okay.
Well, you can talk about the visual aspects. We're talking about the script aspects, storyline. So,
yeah.
It's cool.
So yeah, so the first song with Stepping Out With My Baby / I'll Capture Your Heart. In August 1946, song and dance trio Jim Hardy, Ted Hanover, and Leela Dixon perform at a nightclub in New York City.
Funny that this is a Christmas musical and it's taking place in August.
No, it goes through to the whole year.
Okay. It just seems weird to start out
in August. It's got the song White Christmas, guys.
I know that, but it still sounds weird. It's like, we're starting in August.
Maybe like a prequel to leading up to the big Christmas thing.
Probably. Here we go.
So, Stepping Out With My Baby / I'll Capture Your Heart.
3 minutes and 19 seconds in. 3, 2, 1, go.
With my baby, can't go wrong.
Oh, I know the song.
Of course you do.
I'm all dressed up tonight. Out with my eyes, can't be found. Feel so good, never felt like the night. I keep on knocking wood.
Oh, tapping. I hear it.
I got tap dancing.
Now, please welcome Hanover, Hardy, and Dixon.
And here's Corbin Blue.
Oh, this is Corbin Blue? He sounds so different.
Wow. He's gone places.
I like it when I see kids who are like in like Disney stuff, even though I think it like I personally thought High School Musical was crap. I'm glad to see that like Zac Efron and Ashley Tisdale and
Corbin Blue,
Vanessa Hudgens, that they're going out and doing.
They're going
stuff.
places.
That they're still doing stuff.
They're doing real stuff.
Yeah, and not just Disney.
Yeah, no, I realized he was very talented.
I can't go wrong. A tender song.
I can see Joey liking this type of music.
Yeah, I can see it. Is this Corbin singing? If this is Corbin singing, I'm shocked.
I don't know.
No, actually, he may be.
Because I have to say, like, Corbin
maybe the next one
to like
come out then, because I think that was the other guy who sings the flurry.
Okay, I think this is Dixon.
This is the girl.
So I have to say, with Corbin, he's able to capture that 1940s-esque style of singing, where he's like da 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 da, very vaudeville kind of singing.
If this wasn't Irving Berlin, I'd say it's like this is just a Christmas Family Guy musical. This has Seth MacFarlane written all over it. Well then.
Yeah, so Corbin Blue was singing in that song. Couldn't break down where exactly that was him, but I'm pretty sure when I pointed him out, that was him. There were two guys singing in that song.
Before we continue on, we actually have 4 votes in our poll already. So thank you for those who voted. So we've
Looks
got
like 1776 is in the lead.
Yeah, 1776 is in the lead, and both our mutual friend and Ra of the Grease Paint.
Ah.
Ra.
Or
I know it's roar, but I accidentally spelled it raw, so
how could you do that?
I'm a terrible person. I'm a bitch. I'm a stupid bitch. I ruined everything. Ow, that really hurts.
Sorry.
So we have some new followers to announce, actually.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that.
No.
Sorry.
Hear me.
We're followed by the Tu Wong Fu musical.
Tu Wong Fu.
Yes, and we're also followed by Me and the Girls, a Noel Coward musical based on his short story, Me and the Girls.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So apparently after that performance, Jim proposes to Leela. She accepts, and he tells her that he bought Mason Farm in Midville, Connecticut, intending for them to leave show business to raise a family.
And this guy is a short, scrawny, skinny dude.
So
and this girl is just voluptuous, beautiful blonde girl.
So it's like complete opposites.
Yes.
So that's going to be this next song.
And then you know what Corbin Bleu looks like, and Corbin Bleu also likes this girl.
Oh.
Oh, boy.
Here we go.
So now we got the little things in life. Here we go.
What will they do?
3, 2, 1, bam.
And it's 1 minute and 38 seconds. Very short.
Just a little room or two can more than do a little man and wife. That's if they're contented with the little things in life. Living on a larger scale would soon entail a lot of care and strife. We could be so happy with the little things in life. A little rain, a little sun, a little work, a little fun, a little time for loving when the day is done, and a little thing that tries for lullabies to make a man and wife. Tell the world how much they love the little things in life.
It's a very simple song.
A little time for loving when the day is done. And the little thing that cries for lullabies to make a man and wife. Tell the world how much they love the little things in life.
It was quite a short show, like surprisingly short.
Like an hour and 30?
Like
Annie, I think you froze. I think she froze.
Did you freeze him?
Annie froze. Annie, you frozen. Is it so cold in New York that you froze over?
no, my internet sucks right now.
Ah, that's a terrible thing.
Yeah.
Nah. But anyway, what were you saying? Damn it, she froze again. Damn your internet. There you go. Oh, she froze again. Okay, well. Annie? Annie?
Annie, are you okay? Shut up. That was funny and you know it.
Yeah, I know, it was funny. So, while we wait for Annie to unfreeze, because we can't hear her or really see her, let's move on to the next song.
Which is...
Oh, you need to read what's happening. What's happening,
Blue
Ben?
Skies. Lila is reluctant to give up performing. When Ted and his manager, Danny, announce that the trio has booked a 6-week tour, Jim rejects the offer, but Lila agrees to tour with Ted as a duo, promising to join Jim in Connecticut afterwards. Eager to settle down, Jim moves to Midville, which is, for this song, Blue Skies.
All right, cool. I'm going to message Annie to let her know that she's still frozen.
Yeah. Oh, she's up.
Damn, she'll be back. So we'll wait a few minutes. But so far, this has been a really cutesy musical. I mean, I like the music so far.
It's another one that this probably also should have been a choice for period piece.
Maybe, but since I don't know. But since we're doing it now, maybe I don't know. We still got a bunch of other stuff to choose from. So why don't we get started with Blue Skies? Starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
I really think that Broadway is just a false alarm. It's just a great big Broadway compared to the farm.
Ooh.
A lot of folks may like it, but I could not agree. It may be good enough for them, but not for me.
Not for me.
It would be better than Broadway.
Blue skies smiling at me. Nothing but blue skies do I see. How would you all like to make a contribution to the Fresh Air Fund? All you have to do is help me move to Midville, Connecticut. Blue days, all of them gone. Nothing but blue.
So this is Jim doing it.
Nothing but blue.
Played by Bryce Pinkham.
Blue skies. From now on. And we saw the sun shining so bright. And we saw things going so right. Noticing the days hurrying by. When you're in love, my heart is fine. Anything marked show business goes in storage in the barn. I should care if the wind blows.
I guess he wants to just retire from show business. The thought is just baffling to me. It's unfathomable that anyone would want to leave this business.
Yeah. The singing sounds a lot like Rob Paulson.
Kind of. He does kind of have that Rob Paulson-esque.
Exactly.
Yeah, like it sounds like almost like a sound-alike right there.
Yeah. But we do know that it wasn't Rob Paulson because he had his throat cancer around then.
Yeah.
Nothing but blue skies. Nothing but blue skies. Nothing but blue skies.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So he's given up the opportunity of a lifetime to go live on the stupid farm.
And it's going living in Connecticut, even worse. No offense to anyone who's watching who's from Connecticut.
All one of you.
All right. Annie, unfortunately, is having some internet problems. She might not be able to come back, so it might be just me and Will for the rest of the thing.
So you're stuck with these two a-holes.
Mm-hmm. But since Annie has seen this musical, she'll give her review next time she's on the show.
Sure, fair enough. So, anyway, the next song is Marching Along with Time. So Jim finds the old farmhouse falling apart, and local boy Charlie Winslow, on behalf of the local bank, presents Jim with a bill of back taxes.
Oh.
Ooh. Jim is visited by the spirited Linda Mason, an aspiring performer turned school teacher who lived on the farm. Linda and Jim are attracted to each other and awkwardly express their shared loneliness and longing to move forward with their lives.
But isn't he, like, married or, like, engaged to Lila now? Ooh. Bad Jim.
Oh boy.
Bad Jim. Let's see.
Ugh.
2 minutes. So here we go with Marching Along with Time in 3, 2, 1, go.
This world of ours is ever changing. The hands of time keep rearranging. With every change, I'm writing. Won't let the breath roll under my feet. I'm marching along with time. I'll be marching from time to time, for I'm not gonna let the parade go by. You know that time marches on, and so do I. One day I changed my horse for a motor, and now of course I'll be changing my car for a plane to fly. You know that time marches on, and so do I.
So do I.
Changing music, a changing rhythm,
A change in dancing.
but I'll be right here. Watch me, and you will find that I just won't be left behind. Father Time marches on with his head up high.
It's very simplistic.
Yeah.
Very old time vaudeville kind of feel.
A change in rhythm.
Changing rhythm, changing dance,
A change in
but
dancing.
I'll be right with them.
Be right with a marching. Along with time, I'll be marching. From time to time, for I'm not gonna let the parade go by.
You know that time marches on,
And so do I.
I like the harmony at the end of that song. It's very pretty.
Okay. All right.
But I still don't like it that Jim is looking at this other woman. Bad Jim.
Playboy. So now Linda introduces Jim to Luis Badger, an overly enthusiastic farmhand who has worked at Mason Farm since Linda was a child. Jim and Luis tend to farm with little success, and Jim misses Leela, meanwhile. And then Ted and Leela have a successful tour, which is this next song called Heat Wave.
Ooh. Now Linda's being the bad person. Shame on you, Linda.
They're all terrible people.
They're all terrible people.
Ah.
So here we go with Heat Wave in 3, 2, 1, go. And it's 2 minutes and 15 seconds.
And now, presenting the red hot duo, Ted Hanover and Lila Dixon.
No, Lila. I pronounced that wrong.
We suddenly gone to like.
We like town last week.
There's Corbin Blue.
She came from the island of Mozambique.
Sounded weird there.
The cat she dances will make you cry.
This one brought up.
The cat is really the reason why.
Oh, that song! Oh,
It sounds familiar. I don't think I know this song actually.
I've heard of this one. Interestingly enough, the first time I heard it, it was sung by Miss Piggy.
Muppets. Not surprised. There are a total of 21 songs, and we're on song 6, so we're like fourth of the way in. Quarter of the way. Oh, excuse me.
Having a heat wave, tropical heat wave. The way that she moves that, the mama proves that she certainly can.
So they just start breaking out to the conga.
Tropical heat wave. The temperature's rising, it isn't surprising. She certainly can.
bad. Not bad. I might be in the minority here, but honestly, I mean, the music is good. I'm not disparaging the music, but it's so far it's just been a little bit of a meh musical for me. Like music-wise, I'm like, it's pretty, but it's not really grabbing me yet. So maybe that'll change come the end of Act 1 into Act 2. But
who knows?
Who knows? But for me, it's kind of like a meh, I don't know. Not icky, but kind of like, I don't care for it.
Well, let's see what we got. Next is It's a Lovely Day Today. Lila finally visits Jim, but she breaks off their engagement and will continue performing with Ted.
That bitch.
Ouch. 3, 2, 1, go.
It's a lovely day today, so whatever you've got to do, you've got a lovely day to do in it.
That's true.
And I hope whatever you've got to do is something that can be done by two.
Though I'd really like to stay. Jim, I need to tell you, I can't.
It's a lovely day today.
Oh.
That's interesting.
So whatever we've got to do, I'd be so happy to be doing it with you.
But if I've got something that must be done, and it can only be done by one, there is nothing more to say.
Except it's a lovely day for saying it's a lovely day. It's a lovely day.
Baby, it's cold outside.
There's something that must
Baby, it's
be
cold
done.
outside.
That's what I'm getting to. I'm getting those vibes.
Just one.
But perhaps whatever I've got to do is something that should be done by you.
Done by two. If it is, then you could stay.
Jim, I'm sorry. I can't do this. I can't just walk away like you did. I know myself. I can live with a lot of things, but I can't live out here with all these vegetables.
Yeah.
This was our dream.
Your dream, Jim,
Your dream.
not mine.
Can I at least drive you to the train?
The cab's waiting for me around the corner.
Ouch.
Good luck, Jim.
Oh.
I mean that.
That was cold.
Have any bags?
I know it is.
It's a lovely day today. And whatever
Don't worry, I won't like make you quit the show business and then leave you because you want to do vegetables.
I'll be doing it with
You're talking to someone who hates vegetables by proxy.
It's true.
Oh.
It's a storm.
It's a lovely day.
Though given the current circumstances, that's slowly trying to be the opposite.
How wrong they were.
And then they both got struck by lightning. They're dead at the end.
Oh dear.
Ouch. Just
That was ow. That was cold.
it was cold outside.
Mm-hmm.
So now, by Thanksgiving, Ted and Lila are in Vegas, while Jim, Luis, and Linda each eat Thanksgiving dinner alone, which is this next song, Plenty to Be Thankful For.
Yes, and Linda is lamenting her loneliness. I'm so lonely. I'm
so lonely, sad and alone.
So with plenty to be thankful for. 1 minute and 56 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm just thankful we're not dead yet. That's the only thing you should be thankful for.
Yep. Okay. Okay. I don't know what to make of that.
Gobble, gobble.
I've got plenty to be thankful for. I haven't got a great big yacht, sail from shore to shore. Still, I've got plenty to be thankful for. I've got plenty to be thankful for. No private car, no caviar, no carpet on my floor. Like you girls. I've got eyes to see with.
Thanks to Optrix, the eye lotion made with science.
Ears to hear with.
Thanks to Benzel, the nasal spray made with amphetamine.
Arms to hold with, lips to kiss with.
Someone to adore.
How could anybody ask for more? My needs are small, I buy them all, and buy them in some store. I've got
It seems like a commercial for something.
Yeah.
we've got plenty to be
Brought to you by Camel Cigarettes. Smooth, rich flavor.
Yuck.
Endorsed by the Flintstones.
So, finding.
So now Linda is lamenting her loneliness with this next song, Nothing More to Say.
Now she's lamenting.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's see how lonely she is. Bam.
It's 2 minutes and 20 seconds of loneliness.
Lonely. I'm still lonely.
Funny when you're left with nothing more to say. Suddenly you find you should be on your way.
To the grave.
Funny how you long for some excuse to remain the one, but it's no use. The conversation ends and you've nothing more to say. Funny when you're left without a thought on your mind. Funny when you search for words you never can find. Gone are the pretty speeches that you planned for your lucky day. Honey, when you're left with nothing more to say. If your moment comes to an end,
Why are you hiding?
but he's pretending. Gone are the
What?
pretty
Yeah.
speeches that you planned for your lucky day. Honey, no longer come your way. Funny when you're left with nothing more to say.
I don't know why you thought of that song when he did that. She thought of the Marilyn Monroe song when he did that. Lonely. Or however you do that tremor thing. I don't know how you do that. I don't really know what to make. I mean, the music is pretty, but at the same time, I feel myself falling asleep because it's like.
Yeah, I'm not really feeling anything here, honestly.
Yeah. Anyway, continue.
But anyway, we got this next song called Shakin' the Blues Away. This is the longest song in the soundtrack.
5 minutes.
5 minutes. On Christmas Eve, Jim and Louise decorate the farmhouse, noting the irony of decorating a house for only themselves. Jim's old performing friends visit, and he and Louise throw a party.
All right.
Okay.
Hopefully this shaking the blues away will shake me awake.
Shake things up a little bit.
All right, so here we go. And 3, 2, 1, go.
There's an old superstition way down south. Everybody believes that trouble won't stay if you shake it away. When they hold a revival way down south, everybody would care and trouble that day.
It sounds like Megan McCulley, or however you say her name, the girl from Will and Grace, where she's kind of got that high voice.
So, Diet Cindy Lauper.
No, not Diet Cindy Lauper, but like, did you ever listen to the Young Frankenstein musical?
I need to.
Trying to figure out a musical that she was in that he would know.
They may refuse to go, but as a rule they'll go if you shake them away. I do like the voodoo stew.
It seems like one of those songs that you would hear at a dance recital for a tap number.
Yeah, I could see my studio doing something like this, for like either like a jazz or a tap number.
If you would lose your weary blues, shake them away. Shake them
When did you find the time?
We have nothing to do.
Did they just say tap shoes?
I think so. That.
She's shaking. She's shaking too.
Everybody's shaking.
But since it's the 1940s, we're not talking about the giggity shaking.
And since it's before her time, we're not talking Taylor Swift. Shake it off.
This seems just like the sort of typical hat and cane, sort of stereotypical performer.
Maybe if we were watching it, it'd be more intriguing, but
Yeah.
so vaudeville, it makes me want to scream. We're only at the 3-minute mark, people. At least this is the longest song.
This is basically a montage song.
Yeah. Normally I don't have too much problem with montage songs, but when the musical already is kind of meh, it makes me just kind of like not invested. Jazz hands. That's the first time we've heard that term this whole musical.
Okay.
All right. So that was Shake It Off. All right. So what's next?
All right. Linda arrives and is impressed by the festivities. Jim realizes how much he misses performing. He and Louise decide to turn the farm into an inn, only open on holidays. Oh, so that's where they get it from. As a way to satisfy his desire to perform while still living a quiet life most of the year and to bring in money. Jim will write songs for each holiday to be performed by him, Linda, and his friends, and decides to have the first performance on New Year's Eve. He plays Linda a Christmas song he wrote as an example of the type of song he might perform at the inn, which is the well-known song from this movie, White Christmas.
All right, so let's hear it. 2 minutes and 42 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. See, he can never get away from the spotlight. Never.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas.
It's funny that they're doing it instead of open on Christmas, they're open on New Year's Eve. A little late, you'll miss the mark.
To hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright. May all your Christmases be white.
Racist. I gotta have some humor in here.
Yeah, man, what you got wrong with Black Christmas, you know? We gotta celebrate that too. It's called Kwanzaa.
That's racist.
Now we're even.
Sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas.
Oh my gosh, this is starting to drag on.
Yeah, I never was a huge fan of the song. I mean, it's beautiful, but it kind of drags.
Granted, the versions I've heard that it's a lot more jazzy. It's like, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. Whereas this one's like, I'm dreaming of a... I mean, it's beautifully sung and the music's great, but it's just dragging on and on and on. Like, we had no viewers for like a good solid 10 minutes.
All right, so that was the Academy Award-winning song. Okay, a week later, Holiday Inn is having its inaugural performance, and it proves popular with this song, Happy Holiday.
At 1 minute and 55 seconds. So here we go in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, at least this one's upbeat, thank God.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first ever performance at the first ever Holiday Inn.
There it is! There it is!
Come to Holiday Inn.
I'm surprised that there isn't a Holiday Inn hotel commercial that uses this song.
Yeah.
There should be. Get on that!
Get on that Holiday Inn.
I might be inclined to stay at you more if you did that.
Mm-hmm. Grab your
Grab
nurse.
your nurse?
I heard nurse. Did they mean to say purse but said nurse? Is it just the old people who say, let's go to the Holiday Inn?
I won't go to that godforsaken retirement. I'll take me to the inn. I would be more, like I said, I would be more than inclined to stay at Holiday Inn if they had a commercial with this jingle.
Yes. So next, what do we got?
Next we got, let's start the new year right. And to ring in both the new year and Jim's new business, Linda performs publicly for the first time in many years. But then Ted drunkenly wanders into the inn, interrupting the song, and begins dancing with her. And Jim jealously punches Ted in the face. Linda storms out.
Ted, you bastard. Alcohol is never the solution. Don't drink and drive, kids.
Don't drink and perform either.
That too. So here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. And we're only on song 13. We're almost finished.
This is the Act 1 ending song.
This is cute. I like this song.
Let's watch the old year die with a fond goodbye and our hopes as high as the sky.
I'm waiting to hear Ted just walking drunk. I don't know if it'll show up. Where's the drunkard? Be interesting to hear. It's like my aspects of the musical should be improved more if I hear the drunk guy come in. We don't get to see the drunk guy come in.
Damn.
Disappointment all around.
Ah.
All right, so this is now next. This is the on track.
On track. Oh, I guess that's the music to lead in the second act.
Yep, that's usually what the on track does. So let's listen to see what happened.
Ba 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 ba.
In a minute and 12 seconds. I like short on tracks. Well, while we're looking at the on track, let's take a look at the polls. 1776 is still in the lead, with Our Mutual Friend closing in second place at 33%, and Roar of the Grease Paint is in last place at 17. Oh, and it actually just changed. Our Mutual Friend still, it just got, not Harvey to friend. 1776 just got it on their boat, so it's gliding to the lead. So it may very well be that 1776 might win this one. We shall see on Friday.
All right, so now we're in Act 2, which is, okay. So our first number is Ted wakes up hungover. Lila has left their act to marry a millionaire in Texas.
Lila, you slut!
He cannot remember who he danced with before passing out, but he decides she must be his new dance partner. Jim, worried that Ted will steal Linda from him, pretends not to have seen Ted's new partner. Ted sets out to dance with every woman he sees, trying to track down the right one.
Desperate! Desperate! I am really desperate. Are there any stalkers on my ground?
Cinderella, this rips it off.
Mm-hmm. So here we go. Easy to dance
Very easy to dance with.
3, 2, 1, go. It's only 2 minutes and 45 seconds.
You never know.
I could dance nightly just holding you tightly, my sweet.
Eyes up, fella.
I could
Eyes up.
You're so light
So this is
I get
Blue singing.
Easy to dance with.
Nope.
Nope.
Wake up, girls. Who wants to be Ted Hanover's new dance partner?
Well, that didn't sound creepy at all.
Not at all.
You're easy to dance with. Loving you, I do make you dance with. That is why I'm always right on. All those charms and dance with.
That's how I feel listening to this musical.
It's so easy to dance with you.
This is like Stu's sexy party if it was in the 1940s.
So much vaudeville.
So easy to dance.
Yay, Peach! Man, that's such a 1940s thing to say. Well, that was interesting.
Okay.
We've got, what do we got? We've got a total of 16 songs, so we only have 5 songs left of this musical.
All right, so now this new song is Let's Take an Old-Fashioned Walk. Linda is humiliated by Jim and Ted's behavior. Jim apologizes and offers to start over. She agrees to give him another chance, and in time, they begin a relationship. Okay.
So 2 minutes, 15 seconds, starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
It's just like that one scene from Up.
Mm-hmm.
What a tale to be told if we went for an old-fashioned walk. Let's take a stroll through the park.
No.
Down a lane where it's dark.
I'm gonna fall asleep. Keep singing.
relax on an old-fashioned walk.
In the dark. If you're asking for a walk in the dark, that's not
No.
There's nothing like walking and having a heart-to-heart.
I know a girl who declined, couldn't make up her mind.
She was wrapped up and sold, coming home from an old-fashioned walk.
Some couples go for a buggy ride when they start caring a lot.
Others will bicycle side by side up to some romantic spot.
But when you happen to see,
There's only one thing to do.
Sway.
I'm just bursting with talk. What I'll say to be told.
we went for an old-fashioned walk.
What I'll say to be told.
My thoughts exactly.
If we went for an old-fashioned.
Well, that's a pretty note, at least. Now come inside because you're going to freeze your ass off.
Baby, it's cold outside.
Mm-hmm. So next?
So now, by the Valentine's Day show, Jim loves Linda, and he writes a song about her for the inn. Which is be careful, it's my heart.
Oh, cute. 2 minutes, 15 seconds.
Be careful, it's my heart, it's fragile.
Here we go in 3, 2, 1, go.
Sweetheart of mine, I've sent you a Valentine. Sweetheart of mine, it's more than a Valentine. Be careful, it's my heart.
Careful.
It's not my touch you're holding, it's my heart. It's not the note I sent you that quickly burned. It's not the book I lent you that you never returned.
Remember, it's not.
There's so much of these, like, skippy tunes that you sway to. They just, like, put you to sleep.
It's yours to take, to keep or break, but please, before you start, be careful, it's my heart.
Hopefully not in the literal sense. Quit eating my hat.
Yes, I'm going to do this.
There you go.
Yours to take, to keep or break, but please, before you start, be careful. It's my heart.
I really hope that the musical itself was more engaging than the music is.
Mhm.
Because it sucks that after listening to Beautiful, we have to listen to this, because Beautiful was just great and it was totally engaging.
Beautiful is beautiful.
Exactly. So next one we got is what is it? The Easter song? Easter Parade?
Yeah, it looks like Easter Parade. Yeah,
I think they probably got it out of order.
no, that says the next song's not even in here.
Oh, well, read through what the next song was.
Okay.
That's one last song we have to listen to.
All right, while he sings to her, Ted walks in, realizes Linda is the girl he seeks. Jim objects that he does not want Ted to steal Linda from him, but Ted and Linda reassure him perform together for the first time, headlining the performance. Jim cues the band to change style and tempo several times, attempting to prevent Ted and Linda from getting too close to each other, which is the song Cheek to Cheek, which is apparently not included in this.
Oh, darn.
Jim apologizes for sabotaging the number, but he does so again in the Easter show the following month by entering at the end of the song and singing with Linda and Ted, which is the next song we got, which is Easter Parade.
Here we go at 2 minutes, 27 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Only have 3 songs left. 3 songs. We can do this. Okay. That was creepy.
Never saw you look quite so pretty before. Never saw you dressed quite so lovely what's more. I could hardly wait to keep our date this lovely Easter morning.
Oh, there's Jim. What are you doing?
Yawn!
Mm-hmm. Luckily, this musical's almost over, so yay for that.
All right, so Ted asks Danny to put an end to Jim's meddling. Danny reveals to Ted that 2 Hollywood producers are interested in putting Ted and Lila in a movie, and they will attend the next Holiday Inn performance. Louise hears this and calls Lila, asking her to come to the inn. And then as Linda prepares for the Independence Day performance, which is the next song called Song of Freedom, Louise locks her in the barn to prevent the producers from seeing her.
What a bitch. Wow, Lila, you're a bitch.
Wow, this song's only like 45 seconds.
And so here we go. Song of Freedom. 3, 2, 1, go.
On this day of independence, on this Independence Day, listen to an American truth from the USA. We sing the song of freedom, sing the song of all fighting and cry out to the free.
That was good.
From one hand to freedom, so the freedom for the new country. Sing with me, and all God's people. All God's people shall be free.
Wow, that was short.
Okay.
So anyway.
So, with Linda missing, Ted performs a solo tap number with fireworks, which is this next number. Let's say it with firecrackers.
Yeah, wait a minute, there was more afterwards. Oh.
That's for the next song.
Yeah.
With firecrackers. 3, 2, 1, bam.
3 minutes and 5 seconds.
July 4th at Holiday Inn. Let's say it with firecrackers and banners held high. Let's have a real old-fashioned noisy 4th of July. Don't need any long speeches or shouts of hooray. No words can say as much as firecrackers can say.
That was a firecracker. It's the second to last song, people. We can do this. We're only halfway through the song. This is the longest tap number I've heard in a while.
Don't need any long speeches or shouts of hooray. No words can say as much as firecrackers. Firecrackers. Firecrackers can say.
Alright. That was 3 minutes too long.
All right, so
this is the finale coming up.
All right, so anyway, Lila enters the bar, revealing that the man she left Ted for owed millions rather than owning them, and not knowing who Linda is, she mentions the producers. Linda assumes Jim has sabotaged her again and locks Lila in the barn, returning to the inn to join Ted for the end of his number.
Which was what we just listened to.
As they exit the stage, Linda confronts Jim, but he has no knowledge of the producers nor of Lila's presence, and Louise admits she orchestrated the sabotage.
Oh, that bitch.
As Linda forgives Jim, Danny reveals that the producers want to make a movie about Holiday Inn, starring Ted and Linda, with Jim as the songwriter and consultant. But Jim wants to stay at the inn. Linda is hurt by Jim's stoicism and leaves with Ted to make the movie.
And apparently there was another song that was not in the playlist called Nothing More to Say Reprise. Yeah. But we're not going to go looking for it.
Jim and Louise spend another Thanksgiving alone with no headliners. They cancel the Holiday Inn shows. Jim finally decides to find Linda in Hollywood. On the set of the movie, Linda is having a tough time with the fictionalization of the story, interrupting shots and proving difficult for the director and producers to work with. As she sings White Christmas again, Jim enters the studio and sings with her. As the production halts, Jim proposes to Linda. She accepts, quitting the film to be with him. Danny objects, but Ted lets her go. It is early in production, and Linda is replaced by Lila. Later in Midville, Ted and Lila reunite, and Linda and Jim are married on the farm, vowing to continue performing at the inn.
This is such a weird love triangle.
Ultimo over with 3, 2, 1, go.
Luckily, it's only a minute and 52 seconds.
Here she comes down the street. I'll admit my defeat. I want my hot toddy, oh, from my smart body.
Hot toddy?
I heard that too.
I knew that I'd win. Sing. Just wait until she gets to your dancing. We'll stay at the inn, sing. All by myself, not straight to my dancing.
Oh no, my friend, I'm here to end your dance and trouble and strife.
Will be fun, just hit and run, just come back into my life.
What do you say, kids? There's no bigger holiday than a wedding. I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can hardly see. And I seem to find the happiness I see. When we're out together, dancing cheek to cheek.
And that was Holiday Inn. Thank God that was the end.
Wow, I never thought I'd say this, but that. I think Lord of the Rings has other contents I've ever had to sit through.
Yeah, I'll start this one. While the singing and the music itself was pretty, it was very monotonous. I felt very repetitive.
It doesn't have very much substance.
It doesn't really have much to really grasp onto, which is unfortunate because Annie said this was a good musical. I'm pretty sure visually, if we were watching it, it would be more entertaining. But just listening to the soundtrack itself, it's kind of meh. It's kind of the soundtrack you would put on if you were working and you wanted white noise. That's my personal opinion on this particular music. But I mean, like I said, vocal wise, it's great. Cordon Bleu, I was surprised at his vocal chops. He did a really good job. Some of the harmonies I heard were really good, but overall, it was just very meh. It's a very meh kind of soundtrack for myself, and so I don't know if I would really have any song to like really recommend. So meh. Oh well.
I'd have to say the same thing. Like, this didn't, like, if we were like she said, if we were watching the actual stage show, we might have different opinions. But soundtrack wise, this just sounds like something that you would hear like on Main Street at Disneyland or during Grinchmas.
Yeah.
And just kind of some of those filler holiday period 50s pieces and stuff like that. Like, the singing is done very good, but like I said, there's not really much substance in the soundtrack to make me really grow attached to it.
Yeah, same here.
So it's
an F for me as well. Well, before we get off, let's take one last look at our poll for next week's theme. So far, it looks like 1776 is still in the lead with Our Mutual Friend, following by Roar of the Grease Paint. So yeah, remember to keep on voting. And we'll be here next week. Annie most likely won't because she'll be in Australia and it's dark around this time. But after next week, we'll take the next 2 weeks off since that's Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve, and we'll both have plans and stuff like that. So, stay tuned for next week. With that said, I'm Katie Patterson.
And I'm William Grubb.
And that was Annie Sergi, who you saw earlier.
Yeah.
And we'll see you guys next week.
Peace.
Bye.